Hey everyone, welcome to Titus 2 Talk again with Kimberly's Doodles. I'm Kimberly, and I had a request to show my prayer journal again, and so that's what I'm going to do. This is a smaller 3-ring binder, a much smaller one, and as you can see, it comes blank. And I just used the scrapbooking paper from the scrapbooking aisle, and I just decorated it. These are 2 different pages I used, and then I found stickers in the same aisle, in the crafting aisle with the scrapbooking stuff. And then these stickers I found at Dollar Tree. So it came out quite cute, I think. You can decorate yours any way you would like. Of course, mine says prayers, notes, journaling, and the ACTS, which is, I'll show you here in a minute what that stands for. You also find in the, not the craft aisle, but the stationery aisle, you will find at Walmart this 3-ring binder, these smaller dividers, and the paper and the page protectors. So the stickers, however, came from Dollar Tree, and they're kind of 3D, which I really love. They really stand out, and yes, they really stick well on here. The first section of this prayer journal is the acts of prayer, and if some of you have seen one of my earlier videos on this is how I learned to pray. ACTS stands for adoration, confession, thanksgiving, and supplication. And as you can see, I went and found a verse for each of those things. Adoration, I found in Exodus 15:2, where it says, "The Lord is my strength and song, and he has become my salvation. He is my God, and I will prepare him an habitation, my father's God, and I will exalt him." In confession, we're admitting or stating that we have committed sin. And in Psalms 51:10, it says, "Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me." The next is thanksgiving, where we're giving thanks to God. And we can find a verse in Psalms 100, verse 4. "Enter into his gates with thanksgiving, and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him, and bless his name." And supplication is the act of asking or begging for something earnestly or humbly. Philippians 4:6 says, "Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God." In this section, I also have other verses and quotes that mean something to me. For instance, I found this quote, which was spot on. It says, "It's impossible to do right, walk right, live right, dress right, talk right, teach right, preach right, without becoming a stumbling block to people. You bother people when you do right." The next section is a section for my family. Again, I found the divider at Walmart stationery aisle, and the stickers, again, I found at Dollar Tree, and I just wrote faith, hope, charity. Now you will see some things as I've grown in praying. I have found that I like to pray with verses as well, and one of the things that I have found is through different sermons I'd heard, that you can pray for a hedge around yourself. And this is a prayer for myself and my family. I pray Job 1:10, hast not thou made, an hedge about him, and about his house, and about all he hath on every side. Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. Also, if you look in Psalms 91, it is a prayer of protection and a hedge of protection. And as you can see, I pray for a hedge around myself, my household, and all that we have, our home, our cars, whatever, and bless our work and increase our substance. The next thing I pray for is the prayer for my whole family is found in Revelation 3:18. Anoint thine eyes with eye salve that thou mayest see. Excuse me, I can't talk today. And I pray that God will open our eyes to what we've become, to open our eyes to the fact of the Father's love, and open our eyes to the fact of our future home. Then I break up how I pray for each of my family members. Of course, I pray for Dennis, my husband. He's my provider, my lover, my best friend. And I pray for different things for him. Then I have actually there's 2 pages for myself, because it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. I pray for myself as a wife, mother, and a teacher. Then I also found another verse where Job prays for intercession for his children, and we are to pray intercession for our children. In Job 1:5 it says, "And it was so, when the days of their feasting were gone about, that Job sent and sanctified them, and rose up early in the morning and offered burnt offerings according to the number of them all. For Job said, It may be that my sons have sinned and cursed God in their heart. Thus did Job continually." My intercessory prayer is for my children, Jacob and Erica. And then they each have their own page, of course. Erica Lynn, and then, of course, Jacob. And then I pray for our extended families, my parents and my siblings, and Dennis's siblings. Then the next section, again, the stickers are found at Dollar Tree. And it is ministry. And there are many different things that you can put into ministry. Some of the things I have put in is for homeschooling, online ministries, and where my husband works, GSI, and where I work, which is Lighthouse Daycare, and I pray for my children that I am over, and my coworkers, and my own things. Then under ministry, you still have finances, because you want to be a blessing to that. Our grocery budget and everything. And then I have a section here called, it's supposed to say keeper of my home, but it says keep of my home. And I just pray for things to stay caught up and organized here now that I am not in my home as much as I used to be, as I work outside the home now. Then I pray for church family, USA, president, and our state government. Again, the stickers came from Dollar Tree. And here is where I pray for our country. And yes, I have the verse, 2 Chronicles. It's supposed to say 7:14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and turn from their wicked ways. And then I pray for our president, our Congress, our state government, and governor. At this time, we're searching for a home church. So I'm praying that God will guide us to the church He wants us to attend and to serve in. And then this last section I have is for others and other situations. And I just have names of our friends and family and, everything. And then at the end of my prayer journal, when I'm done praying, I do have 3 special verses. Now, these are not magical verses that mean anything, but they do have power in them. And it helps me to remember things that in prayer, and that I hope will help you as well. Matthew 6:6 says, But when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut the door to thy Father, pray to thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. Matthew 17:20 says, And Jesus said unto them, Because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto the mountain, This mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove. and nothing shall be impossible unto you. And Galatians 6:9, let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season ye shall reap if ye faint not. The last section is just where I can journal. Again, these stickers are found at Dollar Tree. And this is just where I have extra paper, or sometimes I write out my prayers to the Lord, or I just journal in it. So that is my prayer journal. I hope this will help you and inspire you to make one of your own. One of the things that I would